everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I just thought I'd film something. Oh, okay, that happens. Why does that keep happening to me? I'm just a little health update. I'm sick. Like, I have like that stomach virus thing that's going around, and I also am starting to get bloody noses, and I have a bleeding stomach ulcer, but it stops, then it bleeds, then it stops, and it bleeds, and it stops. So I'm okay. I don't need like emergency medical attention. If I do, or if I did, I will go to the ER, but for right now, it's not too big of a deal. It's just, it needs to get dealt with, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. But I'm pretty achy from being sick. So I thought I would just take my medicine and distract myself in the bathroom, filming or just like doing makeup for fun. But oh my gosh, that went so bad. I have never in my life, it's probably because I'm sick. My skin is weird when I'm sick, or when I'm getting sick. Like, my skin will like dry up, but it'll still be oily. But yeah. So I still have the same skin type and everything, but it's just looking weird because I'm not feeling good. I'm sick, so it just happens. And it went horribly, horribly wrong. So I don't know why it went horribly wrong. Still trying to figure it out, but I don't. So I don't normally bake underneath my, like, I don't bake here. I don't bake here. I don't bake here. But today I decided to do that, and bake. You bake your thing right. What? Why do people bake right here? Okay, that's what I'm wondering. Like, why? Is it because I mean, it literally glues your contour down. Like, if you don't want to lose your contour or like the highlighting and stuff, oh boy, you won't. You won't. I think people do it for the longevity, which is good, except for some weird reason, when I did that on top of my foundation, so I used the Too Faced Peach primer and foundation. And then I used the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and then I used the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder with a sponge, and I did that, and then I tried to apply my contour, which was the Fenty Beauty one, and when I went to like contour it and stuff, it like was stuck there, and I couldn't blend it out. I had to like scrape. And I'm like, okay, something's wrong here. I didn't let it. Did I just not let it sit enough? I know I'm new. I'm not that new to makeup, but I'm not. There's so many more tricks out there now that I just do the makeup the way that I can. I prime. I wash my face. I moisturize it. All that stuff. I prime. I put the foundation on, and then I put concealer on. I do it the right way. I just don't know if I just didn't let it dry or whatever, but it went awful. Oh my gosh. I don't know why. Like I said, I don't know why I wasn't filming it. It was actually really funny. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna give up. My skin's not working with me today, so maybe I should just wait for that. I was just trying to have a little fun and stuff, but maybe I'll do something with my nails. Maybe that'll be less. And again, maybe not. I'm like scared to do anything with my hands because I'm like, oh yeah, might end up badly. I guess we'll just watch YouTube videos and relax and hang out for for a little bit. So yeah, it was hilarious. Um, I was, I was like, I was I was horrified because so I heard that something, and I think it's just because of sores. I don't know. I don't know if makeup's a good idea because I have something right here and I have some stuff here. I'm thinking I should just, I get the HIV rash thing that happens to me. So you get little dots on your arm, like this little dot, and then you get like dot here, and then I have one here, and I have one right here, and then I have a couple up here. So it's just kind of one of those things. And still in the early stages. So it's not as bad, but I don't know how much makeup is going to affect my life unless it's like a powder foundation or really, really good liquid foundation. It may or may not. I may or may not be able to wear makeup. We'll just see. I mean, eye makeup definitely, and brows and stuff, but like when it comes to my face, I might not be able to wear foundation or anything like that, but we'll see. I don't know. It could be just because my skin, I need to be healed, or I need it to heal first in order for it to function. So I don't know. But it was funny though that it went horribly wrong. I was like, oh no, this is not good. I was actually gonna film it, but I'm I'm thinking now the reason why I didn't film it is because it went so horribly wrong, and I didn't want people to think that like I thought it was funny. Well, I mean, I thought it was funny. I take my job seriously, I do, but at the same time, it was supposed to be like a funny thing. But then again, I was like, well, what if people think I'm making a joke? I'm not. It just bad days happen. Everybody has bad days when it comes to makeup. Everybody. So it was just one of the bad days. I'm not making a joke out of beauty gurus. I'm one myself. I love makeup. I have a huge collection of makeup. I have drawers full. I have, I'm a beauty guru. I love makeup and skincare and all that. So I'm not making fun. So that's why I didn't put it up. It's because I thought maybe people thought I was like making fun, but I'm not. So, yeah. So maybe it wasn't a good idea, but it was funny to watch. But I just had one of those bad days with my skin. Oopsie, my bad. Oh well, I guess life happens. But I still haven't tried the Mickey Mouse products. I've used products that I have had, I think. Yeah, I don't use any new products. The only thing new that I'm using that I don't know why is the mermaid brushes from Tarte. Those are actually really good. I love those. I am in love with those. In love. I have them. I use them all the time. I love the eyeshadow brush. I love every single one of the brushes, and I'm like, I wanna buy the collection again just to get more brushes because I love those brushes to death. Like, I love it. Like, it wouldn't be a waste of money for me to get it again. I would use them because the eyeshadow, but I could only, when you're doing your eyes and you're doing kind of like a look, you could only, without it being a mess, you can't really use it more than once. So I was thinking about getting another set so I could have two eyeshadow brushes, and yeah, so it would work better. So we'll just see. I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a health update and tell you, like, I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just sick. Life happens. It's like cancer, except my hair's not falling out. So I'm thankful for that. But I have to keep warm. I have to make sure I take my medicine on time. I have to make sure that I'm doing exactly what the doctor says, getting everything in, and it's extremely difficult, but it's life, and life has always done that to me. So life and I have always done this. because when I was younger, it was one thing after the other, after the other, after the other, and it was just like it wouldn't stop, and it's not gonna stop, you know. When you go through hard things, like I went through so much, like a lot more than a person ought to go through. I'm one of those, I should be a case, you know, because I've been through a lot, a lot. Like, when I was 13, 12, my uncle killed himself. When I was 12. Yeah, I was 12 years old. My great aunt died, who I was actually close with when I was 14. So on and so on. I've had to deal with so many deaths. I'm having to deal with so much heartbreak. People hurting me, people physically hurting me, people emotionally hurting me, people just being really rotten to me. And I had to, and dealing with that is awful, especially at the age that I was, and I was alone. My parents say they love me and whatnot, but you know, it's, they say it, but then when they say it, they don't actually act on it. And I talk to them about this time and time again, and they just don't, they don't understand it. And I don't want to tell personal stories on here because I don't want them to think that I'm talking bad about them, because I'm not, but at the same time, it's like, yeah. So, dealing with a lot right now. I miss, my grandma died, what was it, 2014, I believe. 2015, I think, maybe, somewhere in there. And I just remember getting that call from my dad, and it was awful. I miss my grandpa died before I got married, but my mom's parents, I was closest to them. I could talk to my grandma about anything. She was one of my like best friends. So to this day, I really miss talking to her, and I wish she was still here. But you know, I guess maybe the Lord's calling me home with her soon. I don't know. I'll keep you updated though. Trust me. I don't think I'm dying, but sometimes it feels like it just because of how sick I feel. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good day, and just thought I'd bring you this little update, something funny that happened, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, bye.